wanted to talk about, as an HR director, you're often dealing with a lot of things, but I wanted to talk about if you get a phone call and you just heard that one of your employees have passed away, and what do you do? And it could, in a situation like that, having dealt with this before, the instinct obviously is initially panic, around the loss. But there's some certain things that really become very important to do. So the first thing is to obviously, if it's on scene at the particular job, there's certain things that have to take place in reference to police and coroners and stuff like that. But in most cases, if it's offsite, still what do you do as an HR professional? What you need to do is to obviously kind of, figure out everybody that worked closely with this individual. And within 24 hours, you would work with a provider that could do a debriefing. So there's two stages to debriefing. The first one is a diffusing, where you have a voluntary meeting where everybody that worked, say, on that person's team gets together and really talks about, initially it's education about what they may be experiencing, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, biologically, because there's certain things that people go through when they've lost someone suddenly. So it's the education piece about what do they do to care for themselves and some healthy coping strategies. And really, at that point, the diffuser could see or have as HR if people are having a tough time. And then what needs to happen is within 3 days, you're going to obviously reach out and do more of a debriefing. And a debriefing is a place where everybody that's associated with the individual who's passed away is asked to attend a voluntary meeting. And generally what happens within 3 days of the incident is everybody starts to discuss kind of that person and what they meant, and maybe getting a little bit more about the facts of potentially how the person passed away. And that what that does is it helps everyone to grieve. Ultimately, the debriefer could work with HR to kind of tell you people that may be potentially needing some time off and how to best deal with that. But ultimately, what happens with the debriefing is if it's done within 72 hours, everyone can get back to relatively normal functioning. However, if other people have been through other losses or have had other concerns, that might be exacerbated a bit. So what really becomes important is that you offer support to all your employees, even people that are off. You reach out to them or let them know via communication that something has happened to an individual and they're no longer with you. And ultimately, that senior management acts in a way of compassion in reference to the loss. So I hope this kind of clarifies things. And, if you're needing any more information about how to deal with a traumatic event, you can reach out to me at roxannedurhodge.com. I am a mental health and wellness specialist. I'm a keynote trainer and consultant. Take care and have a great day.